welcome to day 21 of Vlogust. It's kind of a nice day today. It's a little cloudy, but I'm in the park trying to get my morning walk in because I'm not going to go to the gym today. The big eclipse is supposed to happen today, sometime around here between 2 and 3, I think. It's really cloudy, so I'm hoping that we'll be able to see it. I think during the eclipse, I'm going to light a candle, I'm going to do a meditation and just celebrate the rebirth of the sun. I was reading about a Navajo tribe that was warning people that this is not a time of celebration, that they close all their windows and they close the blinds and the shades and they stay in the dark and they pray for the renewal of the sun. So I think I'll kind of do it both ways. I'll celebrate it and I will pray for the renewal of the sun. But right now I'm taking a nice walk in the park, and I just wanted to encourage you to get out into nature a little bit today and take a walk in the park and don't turn your phone on. I know I'm standing here, you know, recording on a camera, but I'm watching people walk around the park and they're all talking on the phone. Like they're by themselves, and instead of being at one with their thoughts in nature, they're all kind of like talking to someone on the phone. And I always wonder, who are they all talking to? Like, why can't you just think about things and, you know, just try to be creative and get some ideas in your head and just enjoy the peacefulness of the green grass and the trees and the flowers that are everywhere. So that's it for now. I will see you later today. In southern New Jersey, we're supposed to be at the height of our totality in about 2 minutes. We're supposed to be at 75 to 78%, so obviously it's not dark here. But it's cool nonetheless. I was watching it on TV. The aliens are coming! Ah! In the excitement of the eclipse, I completely forgot to take pictures of what I made for lunch. So I started to take pictures of the ingredients, but then I got caught up on watching the live feed from the NASA channel and then kind of going back and forth between the television and that and trying to see if it was going to get dark here. So I'll just tell you what I did. I bought a bag of stir-fry vegetables and had a lot of broccoli in it, so I cut them up into smaller pieces and then I put it into my big wide Le Creuset pan. I added a little bit of water and I steamed them until they were soft. And then I put a tablespoon of Hoisin sauce in it and I stirred it around and I cooked it for a little bit more. And then I had bought spring roll wrappers when I was at Whole Foods. And you take each of those individually and you soak them in water for about 15 seconds and they get soft. And then they tell you to put them on a tea towel. I didn't have a tea towel. So I put a paper towel down on a plate, and then I put some of the vegetable mixture in it, and then you kind of use the paper towel to kind of wrap it up like a burrito. And I made a little dipping sauce out of, I have this super hot calabrese pepper, chopped pepper stuff that's in a jar. I took a little, like a half a teaspoon of that, and then I put 2 teaspoons of honey in a bowl and I kind of mixed it up, and it was still super hot. But it was just like a little tiny, all you need is like a dab of it. And it's really tasty, but it's super, super spicy. And that was it. And I forgot to take a picture. They weren't really that pretty anyway, but so I'm sorry. There's so many of those wrappers left in the package that I'll probably do it again because they were really good and super healthy. And because it was just mostly vegetables and then that little skinny wrapper. So now I'm kind of just enjoying the peace of the afternoon. I'm really kind of disappointed that it didn't get darker because we were supposed to be 78% dark here, and there was no difference in the day whatsoever. I thought that it would kind of get maybe a little bit twilighty, and you know, I kind of just like that peacefulness of that time of day, and I was hoping that it would sort of get maybe half dark or something, but we didn't notice anything. I mean, the sun is powerful enough to just keep it at full brightness. Maybe, you know, if you were measuring it, it would be like slightly different. So I just lit my little pyramid that you see back here, my little salt crystal pyramid, and I'm just gonna do a little meditation now in my room, and then I'm going to get back to work. Tonight for dinner we're going to make chicken Milanese, and I'll probably make a little Checca Sauce, or Checca Sauce, I don't know how to say that, on the side, and so that should be fun. So see you in a bit. So we cut the chicken into thin medallions and dipped it in an egg mixture that had a little bit of milk beat into it. Dipped it in breadcrumbs, and now we're frying it in olive oil in a Le Creuset pan. And here we're wilting down some dandelion greens, and we're going to combine them with lima beans. And in this pot we're boiling some potatoes for mashed potatoes. In this bowl I combined 2 tomatoes that I cut up into chunks. I have some red onion and some garlic minced. I'm going to add some oregano. I already put in some salt and pepper and a little olive oil, and that will be the Checca sauce. I'm feeling very serene at the moment. I just did about a half-hour meditation, and I wanted to talk to you about meditation and how you can be inspired by today's eclipse. I don't know if you're a regular follower of my channel, but this Vlogust is one playlist on my channel, and I have another playlist that's all about meditation. And I use meditation as a tool in my own life for self-awareness and for creativity and for relaxation, and I was inspired to start writing and recording my own meditations, and I really enjoy coming up with new ideas. And if you look at that playlist, I have some that are 5 minutes, some that are 10 minutes, some that are a half hour. I try to make them in varying times so that you can just fit them into your day if you can. And I was thinking about today's eclipse when I was meditating. And as I said earlier, some of the Native American tribes think of the eclipse as the darkening of the sun and then the rebirth of the sun. And when I was walking around the park this morning, I kept seeing people attached to their phones and their devices, and I think one of the most luxurious things you can do for yourself is to have a little piece of quiet and some alone time, and to just unplug. If you think about, you know, when your phone is acting up or your computer is acting up, sometimes the best thing you can do for it is to just turn it off and then turn it back on again and give it a reboot. And thinking of the eclipse today, if you just take a little time for yourself, I'm going to give you an exercise to do. Just find a piece of music that is soothing and beautiful and doesn't have any words, it's just music. It can only be about 2 or 3 minutes long. You don't have to do this for a long time. But go somewhere where you can be completely alone. Listen to the music and just be at one with your thoughts for the length of that song. And just breathe slowly and deeply and calmly, and just enjoy the moment of peace to yourself. And let your mind think about anything it wants to. If you start thinking about the stresses of the day, just let them pass through your mind and move on. And just try to think about the eclipse and think about that rebirth of yourself. And just take a minute to allow your mind to go dark the way the sun went dark with the eclipse today. And then allow it, when the song is over, to just rebirth. And maybe you can continue along your path, your journey in life, with a fresh perspective, a calmer attitude. And you could do this every day, and as often as you need to. And just give yourself and your mind a chance to bloom again. Be inspired by the eclipse to think of your body that way too. We are one with the universe, and our bodies work the same way that the universe does. So it's all energy. So thank you for watching today, and I will see you tomorrow.